So it seems that our record of bad luck so far continues with AT Gaming being unable to actually getting the 5th so far. There has already been a knife round or something of the sort. There is some talk of actually getting the 5th now. Hopefully that's true, and they just lost the knife round or something like that. And it's gonna get fixed in the next few rounds. They are asking for about 10 seconds delay, so hopefully that's gonna get underway pretty soon. I really would like to get one game done so far, as we've been waiting nearly an hour, I believe, or even maybe a little less. I'm just exaggerating, as it definitely seemed as something over an hour of a wait. As it stands, we are going to be spectating the game between two teams. So on the terrorist side, it seems we are going to be seeing AT Gaming, and on the counter-terrorist side, we are going to be seeing Swagger. Both of these teams, I'm pretty sure they have done pretty well in the previous Go4CSGOs, and they have done pretty well for themselves right now, as this is the round of 16, if I'm not mistaken, and we are going to be getting into this pistol round. Fallen already on 22 HP. I have no idea what was the source of that damage, but it does seem that the terrorists are deciding of going towards this long A. Getting Sonic down, ASOE is already dead, and that just leaves Kerr with 1 HP left. So that's a 4v2 right now, with Kerr not being a factor, honestly. And the bomb is gonna go down, most likely. Mojo and Tashin, or Tashin, I have no idea how to pronounce that nickname either, are going to be trying to defend this bomb site, but against a very healthy terrorist team, as Mojo gets 1 kill, but he's going to get dropped from behind, most likely, yes, by Kerr, and that's the pistol round picked up for AT Gaming. So, a very good start. Of course, always winning the pistol round basically means that you win at least 2 more, and it always gets you going with that momentum that everyone talks about. It seems that the terrorists are going to be going for this B push, and flashes go in there, trying to flash off as many as possible. Very good nade coming out from the terrorists, and that just leaves Mojo, and nope, Mojo is not left anymore, as Fallen is trying to make his way towards the B-bomb side. But he's being shot at by from every side, and finally NeverK drops Fallen. So Fallen has fallen. Very apt nickname in the circumstances. As stated, very predictable score so far. 0-2 in favor of AT Gaming so far, and well, what are they talking about in the chat right there? I have no idea. I haven't caught the start of it. I could check, but it's probably just banter between teams. We've seen Zarg actually dropping Sonic, and Fallen and ASOE are already dead. So again, Mojo and Tashin, the last man standing on the CT side, are gonna try and get something done. Kerr has been robbed by Mojo, and now Mojo has gotten killed by that Bison. So Tashin, the last man standing with the AK, he's probably gonna try and save, but against the Bison, not the best idea to go just shooting away, especially not in the way that he was peeking. So very expected, 0-3 after the pistol round 1 win from the AT Gaming team. It was to be expected, but now the real action starts. We are going to be seeing the full buy coming out of the Swagger team. They are making their way towards the bomb. Very good flashes, dropping the bomb carrier already. Sonic getting a double kill for himself. He has been left with very little HP, 13 on him, and ASOE is only on 1 HP. So that's certainly not going to be too good for them. But it does seem that they have the upper hand, as Zarg is the only one left on the AT game, and I have no idea what the auto director is doing, but I would pretty much appreciate it if he showed me how he killed ASOE with a headshot, even though ASOE was left only with 1 HP. And he is going to be trying to do something here. Nade's going down in the pit, getting the kill actually on Sonic, as Sonic has been quite low already. And the triple kill for Zarg now. Fallen is very, very low on HP as well, but I don't see him actually getting to that A bump site. He's gonna be trying to rotate back, but no, Tashin was there picking up the kill with the op. A very, very good pickup for the counter-terrorist side, much needed one, honestly, as they have been quite behind in terms of money so far. And yeah, we are going to be going onwards. I have a request here by Pith from what was the oh god, I just forgot. Pith from the Swedish team that we spectated first in this tournament. A very, very long team name. And they've done very well against Neophyte, but now they're going against LDLC. They've asked me to train it. Not going to be able to do that, as we have already decided on this Swagger versus AT Gaming matchup. We have seen Mojo go down in that mid, and Zarg seems to be they are trying to go over this short to A. There is one guy on Goose, and if they're not careful in checking their corners, they're gonna fall, as just stated. Kerr and Snopimo, whatever its nickname is, just dropped, with Sonic getting the last kill of the game against Flex. So counter-terrorists doing quite well after that first buy round for them. 2 to 3 is the scoreline, still in favor of AT Gaming, but just slightly. One match, one round does not mean absolutely anything. So we are going to be seeing a decoy actually. I call it onto B. Hyperax Flash trying to get onto B, but is going to get stopped pretty soon, and that just leaves Kerr in a flurry of bullets. Everyone died, and Kerr, the last man standing with the pistol, trying to get something done. Not gonna happen, as Mojo picks up the kill. So 3-2-3 at the moment, and let's just see how everyone is doing in terms of money. We can see that the terrorists are quite quite money starved at the moment. They had the full buy, but if they lose this round, they are most likely gonna have to eco 2 more rounds to get back on the force, and that's not something that you want, especially not this late in the tournament. As stated, this is the round of 16 of the Go4CSGO number 44 Cup, organized by ESL, and we are seeing AT Gaming versus Swagger. Two pretty good teams. Fallen getting quite a lot of damage from that nade and getting finished off by Snopey, or Snopey Emo. I'm just gonna call him Emo, seriously. But getting dropped by Emo, leaving a 4v5 situation in favor of the terrorists, and ASOE getting destroyed by K, Nevi K, or K. K not getting any kind of damage on himself during that exchange, so a very, very healthy team coming out for these gaming guys. As Emo actually getting a good kill onto Sonic, almost looked like a headshot. Not really, but Mojo is going to try and regain control of this A-bomb site. He's not going to be able to do anything else as he gets dropped by K. Pretty much expected result. Once the terrorists actually get the control of a bomb site, it's pretty hard for the counter-terrorists to actually get back in there and clear it out. Especially not if you're playing 1v4, as Sonic has tried to do that. We're seeing flashes over onto a long to the double doors. There is quite a lot of terrorist activity in those double doors. Smoke goes down. Are they actually gonna get some drops? Yeah, Sonic gets 2. Pretty easy spray. Nobody has actually noticed him, as they were just coming through the smoke. It's coming through the double doors, not actually connecting with anyone. Tashin quite low. Taxing someone can correct me on how to pronounce that. Zer Ego getting the kill onto Sony, Curve dropping Mojo with that up, and now it's a 3v3 situation. Although Taxin is pretty low himself, we see Curve making his way towards B and being followed pretty closely by the bomb as well, which is Ego, the bomb carrier so far, and they are gonna be peeking here, and great headshot by Kerr on Taxin. Very, very well played. I did expect somewhat to actually Taxin get the better of that trade, but that just leaves the 3v2 in favor of AT Gaming, and they are already planting the bomb. Great smokes coming out on the double doors and the window just to cover the entrances as Flex takes off Fallen. ASOE tried to get in there, but 3 terrorists not really, the odds weren't really in his favor on that one. So very, very good start of the game for the terrorist team, of course, AT Gaming, and after that failed pistol round and a very good comeback out after the first buy, Swagger not looking too hot as Kerr just drops ASOE and Emo drops Fallen. 4 members of the CTs are already dead, and Taxin, the last man standing. That was an eco, and that just means another round in favor of AT Gaming. 3-6 is the scoreline in this, well, that would be the 10th round of the game. And AT Gaming looking quite strong. Although this is more of a terrorist-sided map, it has to be stressed that with good defense, it's a pretty balanced map, and that's why P-Dust2 has been one of the most popular maps ever since 1.6. We actually saw ASOE dropping 3 members of AT Gaming, and that just leaves Gur, who just got killed, and K, who's just trying to keep his ground on the top mid. Not going to be able to do anything. It doesn't seem so, as ASOE is pretty low, but not going to be taking part of the team fight. But K actually going huge, taking out 2. Mojo is pretty low, we could say, and he just got dropped by K. K is making his rotation towards B. The CTs should realize that pretty soon and try to cut him off. But he is already in this top dark. He's going to be making his way slowly and carefully towards the B bomb side. Not actually, no CTs are there. They are just in front of their. They are actually watching towards the double doors. Don't really think that ASOE is going to spot him if he goes through. But yeah, it seems that he did. Flash is coming across. Bad nade from Fallen. Not really connecting with anything. Flash is coming again. Is actually K gonna be able to clutch? No, he's not, as he gets dropped by Fallen. Did look like a very good action by K. Kind of, I don't know. He kind of looked very, very good with those flashes, and it looked like he started shooting before Fallen, but in the end just ended up not being true. So 4-6 is the scoreline, and that round we'll see what the terrorists actually make of it, as we see Nevek actually doing quite a lot of damage to the counter-terrorist team. 30 HP on him, but he dropped Sonic and ASOE, so Fallen, Mojo and Taxin are the last people standing between the terrorists and the victory, and Kerr dropping Taxin, making it a 2v5 right now. Now, honestly, the terrorists only have the issue of choice, which bomb site to go to, and it seems that they are pushing towards this B bomb site, this A bomb site where Mojo is the last CT defending, trying to get the drop onto Ego. Not gonna be happening, as Ego just headshots him back with the pistol. Very, very well played by AT Gaming, and very good actually to see them doing so well. I mean, I've honestly, I've watched them in my practice rounds. I've actually shotcasted 2 previous Go4CSGOs just to get some practice in, because I'm coming from a League of Legends shotcasting background, so not too familiar with. Not with the game. I've played CS since 1.6, but I haven't been too familiar with the shoutcasting for Go4CSGO. As we see Nenek actually getting a good drop onto Mojo. Mojo not even checking that corner, and the 80 Gaming looking very strong. Sonic trying to get something done, but Emo just drops in with a headshot. ASOE and Taxin, the last CTs remaining, and SOE just drops. Taxin making his way from this well, dark, and gets dropped by Nevek as well. And 80 Gaming just, wow, winning every match. I believe 4 in a row or 5 in a row now. Looking very good, definitely. Not even too worried about cash. We should be actually seeing, yeah, there we go, op, bot on Kerr, and I believe everyone else picked up a case, while on the other side, on the CT side, we see actually a full eco going on. Sonic is gonna get dropped, Fallen and Mojo are making their way towards B, but they're gonna get just dropped from behind by Kerr. Kerr getting a double kill for himself, and Fallen, the last man standing, gonna get opted by Kerr as well. Kerr getting the hat trick in this round, and yeah, 4-9 is the scoreline. Very, very well played. I don't really know what Swagger can actually do in this round. I mean, they are the counter-terrorists. They are on the weaker side, arguably on the weaker side, and it just doesn't seem that they have been doing. They have been getting the picks that they want. I mean, early picks and quite a lot of damages. Whoa, Emo just sprays through the smoke and gets Mojo without actually even knowing that he was there. He just guessed. A very, very good pickup for 80 Gaming yet again in this 14th round, and that just makes it a 4v5. Nevek trying to go through the double doors. He's gonna get one. He's gonna get the second one onto Taxin, and this is the B bomb site secured for the 80 Gaming team. Very well played by them. Ego actually spotting Sonic. He's actually gonna get the drop through a grenade, not doing a lot of damage, trying to doorbang. Finally Sonic drops to Ego, and that just leaves ASOE. Let's switch over to him real quick to see where he is and what he's doing. The bomb has been planted on B, of course, so he seems intent on just defending, saving his weapon, and making it through to another fight another day, as he's gonna get dropped on Emo, but Nevek was there from the left side and just finishes him off. So very, very good so far for the 80 Gaming guys. 4-10. Hardly they could hardly ask for a better start in this match. I mean, 10-5 is kind of what you expect from one-sided maps, but D-Dust really is not one of the most one-sided maps. I mean, we've seen Nuke, we've seen I believe Train as well in the round of 128, if I'm not mistaken. So it definitely looked very, very one-sided. As it stands, 80 Gaming pick up the 10th round of the first half of this matchup. And now we're going to be seeing the switch between these two teams. 80 Gaming are going to be on the counter-terrorist side, while Swagger are going to be on the terrorist side. We'll see if Swagger actually managed to pull away somewhat. If they actually manage to do something about this lead that 80 Gaming have accumulated in those 10 rounds, and we are seeing flashes and smokes going on the B bomb side. Just rush in there, and ASOE gets dropped, Sonic gets dropped as well, and that leaves it at 3v5. But Kerr doing quite a lot of damage to the through those doors to Mojo. Mojo was trying to jump over the divide, and Kerr again wallbanging through, getting fallen now. Mojo replying with killing Kerr, and this just leaves Mojo, who only had 3 HP left, and attacks in, last man standing. The bomb has been planted, however, and it's just gonna get defused. The gold bonus from the bomb plant is gonna be, of course, of a lot of use for the Swagger team, but kind of kind of reckless going on B through the smoke, even though they could have just waited a bit. I mean, one of the tactics is going B slow and then just rushing in after everyone thinks that you're going somewhere else. And for the first best round, while you're behind, rushing B and doing that again, getting naded quite heavily, passing very low, fallen drops, and this is gonna be a bloodbath in favor of 80 Gaming, no doubt. Flex getting 4 kills, if not 5, if I'm not mistaken, just spraying down everyone that was coming through that tunnel, and picking up the score 12-5 in favor of 80 Gaming at the moment, and doesn't look too good for Swagger in coming into this to the next round of 16, if I'm not mistaken. So we are seeing a bit of a different strat this time. They have 3 members. Swagger have 3 members on the mid. They have 1 making distraction on B and 1 going for double door. So they are gonna probably rotate towards A, as we see most of the movement going towards catwalk. Not really too keen on going through the doors, as they know that they've been waited on by Kerr and his teammates. Let's see what they're trying to do. It does seem that they're going to go for an A push, and ASOE is just holding his ground. Mojo with a great peek, getting Nevek with that op, and he spotted on below Emo in that CT side. He actually knew, they know that he's down there, but not actually being able to catch him out, as Taxin is going to be planting the bomb. CTs are going to be rotating. It seems that do they think that the bomb is actually on B? Nope, they're making their way to A, as Flex sprays down Fallen. Sonic and Taxin killing Kerr in return, but Mojo is the last man standing with 11 HP only against 3 CTs with fully automatic weapons that just spray through the boxes. Not really too concerned with about collateral damage on the property on the map, and just finish him off for a scoreline of 5-13 in favor of 80 Gaming versus Swagger. This is the round of 16, if I'm not mistaken, of the Go4CSGO tournament, well, cup number 44, and I am FatFlatFrog casting for you these initial games, and probably even the finals and everything else that I can get my hands on. So we are going to be seeing the push on ramp, actually on the catwalk. ASOE and Fallen have already fallen, and the counter-terrorists are kind of defending this quite well. Taxin speaking, getting the headshot onto Ego, but is he actually going to be able to do anything else, as Nevek just goes ballistic and gets 2 headshots for himself. Taxin spotted Nevek there in the gay spot, if I'm not mistaken, the Americans call it that, and Nevek is going to have some kind of trouble. However, his teammate Flex is making his way towards A as well, and that just makes it a 2v1. Taxin is going to be peeking out, trying to get Flex, but Nevek is making his way. Is he going to get the drop? No, he's not. That Taxin just headshots him, and well, the bomb isn't in Taxin's hands, so he has to go pick it up. Flex is trying to play for time. 24 seconds remaining on this in this round, and Taxin is just going to get the bomb planted, no problem whatsoever. Now he just has to defend it. Quite a lot of damage done onto Flex. Flex on 40 HP, and Taxin with the better cover behind those boxes, winning the round. Actually, very, very good pickup. Something that Swagger sorely needed in this matchup against 80 Gaming. So let's just see what the terrorists are going to be planning next. It seems that they are making bomb. Well, has been dropped in the mid. No issue whatsoever. Taxing drops HyperX. It seems that well, I wasn't even paying attention. It seems that AD Gaming has decided for an eco. They do not want to give any kind of advantage by just keep buying and keep failing at it. So they're just gonna eco. Ego is the last man standing for the AD Gaming team, and he's gonna get dropped by ASOE. So ASOE. I have no idea. Just nicknames. Yeah, an interesting choice of nicknames for everyone involved. But yeah, 7-13 in this matchup. So far, AD Gaming leading by quite a lot. They only need 3 more rounds to win this, and it looks like they are kinda going to do that, but not as easy as it might seem. So let me see what. Okay, so they're going towards a ramp or a catwalk or whatever you want to call it. Again, trying to get on the A bomb site has worked out quite well for them in the past 3 matches. They at least got there, but it doesn't seem that AD Gaming are gonna allow this yet again. ASOE is extremely low, gets dropped right now. Taxing, the last man standing, not gonna do much with those 22 HP, but he does get the headshot onto Ego, so he has to clutch this. He has to kill Kerr, who has an op, and Flex with well, almost full HP, and it doesn't seem that he's gonna be able to do that, as Kerr, the Flex just comes in his behind and finishes him off. 7-14, 2 rounds to go for AD Gaming to get the victory, or at least or Swagger at least has to get 7 rounds or 8 rounds to at least get the tie, and then the overtime and everything else. Smug's going down on this mid double doors. Yup, Kerr actually moving through it as ASOE gets the drop on Flax, making a 4v5 in favor of Swagger. Finally, 5v3. Sony going quite low, having to go away. Mojo only on 2 HP gets away with his life, but is not going to be too effective in any kind of proper shootouts with AD Gaming. So still leading 5v3 at the moment, as Tassin just gets dropped by Nevek, who came from behind, from the double doors, it seemed like. And well, I'll just clear this out. I have no. Okay, so space clear drawing. There we go. And the bomb has been planted on B. They have it quite well cleared, well covered, and it doesn't seem that AT Gaming are too keen on going over and trying to defuse it, or at least get some exit kills. They are just covering themselves, trying to survive, trying to keep hold of that of the weapons that they already have. I've seen 1 or 2 members trying to save weapons on an eco. I haven't seen 3 or more against, especially not against 3 versus in a 3 versus 4 situation. But so far, that was the first time. As we see some friendly banter going on in the chat, there are some cheats used by ASOEs, supposedly. They are just joking around. There are no cheats used, hopefully not, in these tournaments because of ESL wire anti-cheat system, and then you have the VAC from Steam and everything else, so it should be pretty fine. As we are seeing a push towards A, they are already on the bomb site, but there's 2 CTs in the A spot as stated. Kerr makes his way up there, gets the drop onto Sony, and well, he just gets headshotted for his troubles from ASOE, making it a 3v4, and everything seemed to have stopped, as the server might have disconnected, the GoTV server might have died. I have no idea. Can't really help you guys. This is just ridiculous. We are going to be, well, I can try to reconnect again and see if the thing still exists. But if that doesn't work, we're just going to be calling it and trying to get the next game underway. This is going to be the quarterfinals of the Go4CSGO. Hopefully, though, we are going to be getting back into the game and realizing that the server hasn't disconnected and that everything is just fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. It's terrible. Yeah. So. This is just terrible. This is just terrible. Okay, so in the in the benefit of getting some closure here, we are oh no, actually it unblocked just as I was saying that. Okay, finally, I have no idea what happened. I have no idea why everything just lagged for like 2 minutes and went back in there. But as it stands, 85-15 is the scoreline in favor of AT Gaming, and it seems that this is going to be the game point, of course, for them. And if they win, they are going to be moving onwards to the quarterfinals of the Go4CSGO Cup, organized by ESL and shoutcasted, well, by me, FatFlatFrog, as you are listening to my shout. I would appreciate it if you kind of gave me any kind of feedback on my shoutcasting or anything in particular. You can of course message me in chat or do anything like that, and I'm probably gonna read it later, or just it's gonna be referred to me by the people that know me in the chat and just are there to offer some assistance to me and to you guys by linking brackets and so on. We are seeing the last match of the round, arguably, as it doesn't seem that AT Gaming are going to be able to get it, as Kerr and Nevek are the last players on the counter-terrorist team still alive. Nevek only with 8 HP, not looking too good for this being the last round of the game. The bomb is ticking away, and I'm pretty sure this is the end. Yep. Well, not the end. I apologize. I didn't mean that this is the end of the match. Of course, this is just the end of the round in favor this time of Swagger. So that makes it a 9-15, and it seems that Swagger are intent in actually getting stuff done. We do see that someone from AT Gaming has disconnected though. So they are playing 4v5, at least to my knowledge, or at least to what I can see. Of course, the UI might have bugged or anything like that. Yeah, it seems that the UI has bugged, and there we go. We are back. I just clicked tab, and everything was back to normal. So I apologize for any kind of problems that the stream might have, but they're out of my control. GoTV is a fickle bitch. So, Kerr getting quite a lot of damage on himself, 62 HP left, but he seems to have fallen quite heavily. I have no idea why Auto Director has decided to show me this, so I'm just going to be switching over to manual mode and going on to ASOE, trying to get onto this A-bomb site as he just gets dropped by Kerr with that op, leaving only Mojo and Sony to defend the pride and the honor, of course, of Swagger, who don't seem to be too healthy right now. Sony, the last man standing, he's gonna get dropped, and that's gonna be it for this matchup between AT Gaming and Swagger. AT Gaming winning the round, of course, winning the match, and moving on to the round of 8 or quarterfinals, of course. And yeah, we are going to be trying to find the next match. I'm going to be trying to coordinate with the admins, on which game we're going to spectate, because now some other streamers come into play and so on, and there's some red tape, let's call it. So we're going to be trying to cover games that are not going to be covered by someone else. I have no idea which games those are going to be, but as soon as I know, you're going to know it. And yeah, stick around. You can follow me on Twitter, or follow me, or follow my channel. I'm going to be shoutcasting Go4CSGOs for the foreseeable future on my channel. and with the blessing of ESL, of course.